What's up, YouTube? I would like to start off the video by saying thank y'all for watching my videos. I've been seeing the love, man, and we only gonna keep getting stronger from here. We gotta keep growing. We gotta keep growing. We're gonna keep growing. That's what we're gonna do. As you can see, merch gang strong. Merch gang strong. Shout out to my guy for making this, Paulie Paul. Shout out for this, man. This right here, this is making its video debut. I wanted to share that with the family. So this right here that we're gonna listen to, Drake, Thank Me Later. This is Drake's official debut album. His very first album with Young Money, Cash Money. And this dropped in 2010. I remember when this dropped. Oh my gosh, yo, that was an era, that Young Money era. Shit. Hey man, we in for a treat because I haven't bumped this album in forever, ever. It's been a long time since I heard Thank Me Later. So, I don't want to waste no more time. I kind of just want to hop right into it.
Money just changed everything. I wonder how life without it would go. Wayne put me right here, that's who I get the paper with. I hope that my success never alters our relationship.
Today it begins. I remember this. Ooh, Alicia. Oh, you can hear the fireworks. You hear it? This guy Drake's the type of dude to put fireworks in his actual song. That was a great way to open up this album. It was definitely the safe way. Not really too risky, and I like it though, because you can't go wrong with Drake and Alicia Keys. I mean, Alicia Keys, and she playing the keys right there, you know, and you hear Drake harmonizing. I keep having the same. I got the vocals. So, at 5, his parents split. He went back home to get that heritage feel, and he wanted to see what love was up close and personal. And now that he's the man, and he's no longer struggling, he's now financially stable. He took his mom and put her in a place with nice home decor and took her around the city, and now more than ever she's feeling more lonely, which was really deep. That was actually really deep, because it really tells you that just because you got money and the finer things in life doesn't necessarily mean it's going to fulfill your desires. You can still feel empty inside. So that was really beautiful and poetic, and I love when Drake gets into this bag. When Drake talks to you, I feel like Drake's newer music doesn't really do that to me. You know, like, this is what I miss. Drizzy. I miss Drizzy. You know, this era. You know, I miss when Drake used to talk to me like this. You know, when he's in this bag, that's when he's the best.
So if you gotta go.
Oh, I like this.
Ironic that the girl I wanna marry is a wedding planner. Until they say the first love is the sweetest, but their first cut is the deepest. I try to keep,
But the spotlight makes you nervous.
Okay, so that was called Karaoke. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't remember that song. I really don't. Oh wow, I like it. It was really chill. Caught me off guard, but I really like that. So apparently he is young, he's got money, but he's still unlucky. Unlucky with the females. You know, Heartbreak Drake is the best Drake. Heartbroken again. I'm guessing he keeps saying the spotlight makes you nervous. So I guess Drake's under the spotlight all the time, and Shorty can't handle that pressure. So she ends up cheating on Drake. I'm assuming she ends up cheating on Drake. Is what I'm getting. I'm getting the vibes that she cheated, and that she went to Atlanta, and the girl that Drake wants to marry is a wedding planner. So she goes to Atlanta, but she tells Drake that your life's out of order. I don't know. Drake's life sound like a soap opera sometimes. I can't keep up. I really can't. I can't follow this timeline story. 1 minute he's in fireworks and he's in love, and the next minute he heartbroken. Drake, man, I can't keep up with you and your ladies, man. You need help. I really like the song though. It was a nice smoothing track. That's the type of track that you could play late night with your significant other, you know, or if you're cruising in the streets, or you know, with a late night vibe. That was hot.
Yesterday when we were getting high, you were invited.
the game needed life. I put my heart in it. I blew myself up.
What am I afraid of? This is supposed to be what dreams are made of. Don't promise me you would never change.
Okay, so that song was called The Resistance. Now, I like that track a lot. Woo, okay, so these first 3 tracks have been okay. So Drake's explaining how his new life is. You know, it's hard for him to stay humble and focused when 40 got some beats for him to snap on. And, you know, girls that used to reject him are now flocking to him. And Drake is now starting to get money. He's 23 under a money tree, and he just planted a bunch of seeds, 100 seeds, which means that he's got a lot of money coming his way. But he said, isn't that ironic? His mom was a florist, and that's how she met his father, you know? And I thought that was dope right there. And then so I really, he's really diving into the love game. He's really getting into his feelings with this, and I'm enjoying it because he's really starting to. He's opening up. Drake's music's always been open, especially with So Far Gone, but this one feels a little different. It's like, I don't know. It's like he's coming out with a lot to prove, but he knows he's the next one up, but he's still swinging like he has to hit a home run every time. And I love that mentality, because just because you've been anointed the next one does not mean that you can just be lackadaisical. You got to hit a home run. Them expectations, man. You don't just get a contract and then you got them expectations now. We want to see what you got. And I love it. You know, so, you know, he always promised everybody before the money that he would, when the money comes, he wouldn't change. But now his promise is not being kept. He's changing. And the part of the song that really got me was the fact that he said that he found out that his grandmother moved into a nursing home, and he acts like he can't even work a phone. Shout out to that bar. And but yet he was still text and reply a shorty that he met at the mall the same day, or the stripper named Texas, and it's crazy, and he feels conflicted, but yet he's too busy enjoying life though at the same time, but he's conflicted. It's a battle within himself. So, you know, it's tough. It's tough. He really should give his grandmama a call, though. He really should.
I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm new me.
Tell me how I'm getting home. You too fine to be laying down in bed alone and throwing hundreds when I should be throwing ones. Bitch, I run it.
And that was a smash hit song. That song was a smash hit. I'm talking about when that song came out, it was everywhere. Even on 2K. Yes, it was on 2K11, the greatest 2K of all time, by the way. And I love what he's saying on this track. You know, first of all, the punchlines is crazy. You know, about to set it off in this bitch Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett was one of the 4 ladies in the movie Set It Off with Queen Latifah and Vivica Fox and the other shorty, I forgot her name, no disrespect. And about to go Thriller Mike Jackson on these niggas. All I need is a fucking red jacket with some zippers. If you ever seen Thriller, you know that Michael Jackson had the red jacket with the zippers. It was iconic. It's iconic. It's iconic. I'm talking about Drake knows that he's the man. He's talking about his life is different now. You know, I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Who the fuck are y'all? Last year he wasn't the man. This year he's the man. And now he's keeping that Young Money ship. He's making sure it's never sinking. He's keeping that ship afloat. And I believe Weezy was in jail around this time, 2010. Wayne was locked up around this time. So the boss is locked up. So Drake and Nicki had to step up. I remember this era. Nicki did her thing too around this era too, but it was of course Drake season. We're talking about Drake right now. This song is a bop. This song is forever a bop. And this gets lost in Drake's long list of hits. I'm talking about Drake is a hit machine. He drops hits after hits after hit.
I can't remember with the people that I won't forget.
Facts.
Getting all the money, I just work my ass off now.
Show me a good time.
Call me overrated or created or too jaded.
Hey, Show Me a Good Time is a classic Classic Drake track right there. Hey, I'm looking at who produced this track. Oh, snap. Kanye produced this track? Kanye No ID. You know what? Now it makes sense. I hear the Kanye influence. It sounds like 808 and Heartbreaks. Oh, it does make sense. This was around 808 and Heartbreak time. Back right here to Show Me a Good Time. Again, Drake is just talking about, he's just trying to live life with his day ones. Basically, that's what the song's about. He's just living the best life. He's living his best life with the people that started with him, his day ones, and he's just basically saying he never forgot them. He's gonna ride with them, and he's gonna continue to enjoy life and with his day ones, which is true. Drake's still rocking with his day ones, and honestly, that loyalty is beautiful.
I'm having a good time, niggas trying to ruin it. Shout out to the fact that I'm the youngest nigga doing it. I made enough for 2 niggas, boy, stunt double famous like a drug that I'm taking too much of. So we do it how we do it. All up in the face, man, hey, look what you doing.
But then again, who looks at the price tag?
Talk nigga. Hey, that was an anthem right there. I used to play that joint a lot back in the day. Oh my gosh, I used to work out to that song. I used to party to that song. I used to walk to I used to walk places to that song. I used to just bump that song everywhere. Wow. Yo, this album is real nostalgic for me. I'm really like getting hit in the feels right here. And Drake, I'm talking about Drake with the punchlines. I love when Drake gets into that MC bag. I'm talking about toodles to your bitches, and if you dolled up, I got that voodoo for your bitches. Yeah, I'm busy getting rich. I don't want trouble. I made enough for 2 niggas, boy, stunt double. Oh my gosh, what a bar. You know, he's just trying to live it up with the boys. He's trying to live it up with his peoples because he don't know when he's going to pass. He doesn't know when he's going to pass. He don't know when he's going to go. So he's like, I'm going to live it to the best of my abilities with my peoples. It's a celebration. So far, this album is a real celebration album. It got some love influence. It's got a lot of reflectiveness. But he's talking about celebrating a lot. And this album feels like a celebration. And I love it. I'm here for the energy. I'm here for that positivity. But then you got Nicki, who just gets all gutter. You know, Nicki just like, you know, who really does look at the price tag, you know. Like, I do, Nicki. I look at the price tag, Nicki. I do. I'm not balling yet. All right, Nicki. Them bars, yo, that whole Atlanta Hawks. I ain't talking about the Peach State, you know, because of Peach, Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia's the Peach State, and then Cheapskate, and then, you know, High Sweepstake. Oh, that bar game was. Who says Nicki can't rap?
Oh, you fancy, huh? Man, nothing here, nothing, everything dead, nothing nails done.
You say you dropping
10 pounds preparing for summer.
and y'all do it for the man.
Men never notice.
Well, aren't you a brother for sure? From all these superficial gold digging bitches in here.
Cinderella about to lose the glass off her foot, and when I find it, is when I find you.
Hey, was that Mary J. Blige harmonizing at the end with the heels on the heel and everything there? Let me find out that was Mary J. real quick. Alright, so this song right here is just, wow, perfection. I love this song right here. Fancy. First of all, Swizz Beatz is one of my all-time favorite producers. Just flowing on here. I'm talking about his idealistic dream girl, which is someone who ironically doesn't wear a lot of makeup, is all natural, and she's Miss Independent, which, you know, she goes to the gym, she wants to drop 10 pounds, preparing for summer, and she's not even doing it for the men, she's doing it for herself, and because men never notice, you just do it for yourself. You the fucking coldest, intelligent too. Ooh, you my sweetheart. I've always liked my woman book and street smart. Like, so she's basically like, you know what I'm saying, she's about her business. You know, like she don't look for a man to take care of her and do all that other stuff. She's a go-getter. She gets up and just gets it herself. And I admire that. I admire that. You a go-getter. You know what I mean? I love that mentality. You got a lot of these females. I'm about to go on a rant. I don't got time for this. Shout out to those ladies out there that just handle their business. Just letting you know, oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Nails done, hair done, everything did. Woo! Nails done, hair done, everything did. That's what Drake said. I'm just saying what Drake said. Then you got T.I., you know, well, aren't you a breath of fresh air from all these superficial gold digging bitches in here? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got all these gold diggers around here. Like, that's not attractive. Get away from me. The switch up. I love the second half of the song, though. On a serious note, that second half is really dope. And I love the Cinderella concept. You know, when Cinderella about to lose the glass off her foot, and when I find it is when I find you. And we can always find the time that we never had time to. We can always do the things that we never had time to. I thought that was dope.
Say, baby,
oh, we taking it slow.
Down. You shut it down.
Hey, is that the Dream? It's the Dream. Okay, Shut It Down featuring the Dream. Hey man, that's a banger. That's a banger. That's a good track, man. That's a good track. You know, I can see why in 2010 I would have hated this track. When this album came out in 2010, if my ears would have heard this, I would have hated it. And I love it now. Back then, I wasn't into those type of tracks. I was something different back in the day. Back in the day, in 2010, I wanted some rapping. I wanted, you know, I was on, in 2010, what was I bumping? I was really big on 50 Cent and Kanye West. So 2010, I wanted some dark fantasy and some gangster music. You know what I mean? I wasn't down with all that singing. Down. But now I love this. This is so me. I can't even, like, you know what I mean? This is my time. This is good. And the Dream, I used to think the Dream was corny back in the day. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought the dude was a straight bozo. But I take all that back. Dream, you not a bozo. You can sing your ass off, bro. You actually underrated. You actually underrated, homie. I rock with you. I rock with you, Dream. The Dream. Yeah, this was another solid track. He's really doing great for this debut. It's a really good... This album doesn't get talked about enough. This has actually really been a great album so far. I'm really having fun listening to this. It's a trip down memory lane for me, and I'm just enjoying... Most of these tracks are hits. You know, it's not really a concept album. It's really a bunch of hits.
I haven't slept in days, and me and my latest girl agreed to go our separate ways, so I'm single. The niggas would kill for this lifestyle. I'm looking forward to the memories of right now.
That was a real interesting track. I was vibing to it. I don't like it so much, you know, but it's definitely playlist worthy. I do appreciate Young Jeezy on the track. This is when Jeezy was on fire and was one of the hottest names in the game. 2010, yeah, Jeezy was still on top. But for sure, yeah, I thought it was a nice song to add to the album. It's very chill, very relaxed. I'm not mad at the song. I definitely think it's the weakest song on the album so far, but I'm not mad at it though.
I've been up for 4 days, spending money both ways, dirty and clean. I could use a glass of Cold Spade, but party on all night, nigga. I got these new rappers nervous prom night, nigga. And if you pillow talking with the women that are screwing you, just know that she gon' tell another nigga when she through with you.
Drake, here's how they gon' come at you with silly rap, trying to distract you.
Fact. Oh man, what a legendary track right there. So I love this track. You got the youngin' Drake, and then you got the OG Jay-Z, and Drake is basically explaining how he's stressed out. He's making all this music that all his people is partying to, and that how his life is changing, how he's new on the scene, and he's talking about the women in Hollywood, and how they pillow talk, and how you gotta like stay to yourself, and how these people are untrustworthy, and how Drake is like, I even like how Drake got a little aggressive in that in that verse talking, and that pillow talking line. And if you pillow talking with the women that are screwing you, just know that she gonna tell another nigga when she through with you. Woo! If you pillow talking with the women that are screwing you, just know that she gonna tell another nigga when she's through with you. Anything that you telling these hoes are gonna tell somebody else. Jay-Z, how you start off your verse talking about, ow, hoes turn their heads like owls, I'm the man of the hour. But he made hour sound like ow. So, you know, triple entendre. Don't even ask me how. Con Edison flow, I'm connected to a higher power. I don't know about these bars, bro. I love how, that Godfather reference, the Bonzini in me, watch for the traitors. Because if y'all know the movie Godfather, Bonzini's a traitor. He's one of the head families, but the Corleone family had a problem with the Bonzini family. Yeah. Come on. And then he's telling Drake, here's how they come at you with silly refuge trying to distract you.
Said, tell me what's really going on. Drizzy back up in this thing, I'm ready. What's happening? Hey, someone tell Malaya I'm on fire, she should work tonight. Miss me a little when I'm gone. I just hope that you miss me a little when I'm gone. James Bond cologne, honey I'm put on. Make them run and tell their friends like a marathon.
Wow, okay, so that was one of the singles, Miss Me. I remember, this song right here brings back so many memories. I remember the music video. I remember when this came out. Oh my gosh. Bruh. That's crazy. Hey, but yeah, Drake was just hilarious with his verse. He declaring his love for Nicki Minaj. He said, I love Nicki Minaj. I told her I'd admit it. I hope one day we get married just to say we fucking did it. And girl, I'm fucking serious. I'm with it if you with it, because your verses turn me on and your pants are mighty fitted on. But then he's like, I think y'all caught me in a moment like I catch him stealing flows because I swear I never loaned it. Whoa, so Drake out here throwing bars and shots too. People stealing Drizzy's bars because he said he swear he never loaned it. Woo. Nah, this song was fire. This song is really heat. Wow. And then Lil Wayne's one of the pickup line kings, punchline kings. Like, about to scoop your girl up like a ground ball. James Bond cologne, honey I put on, make them run and tell your friends like a marathon, voice baritone, haters carry on, beat the pussy up, call me Larry Holmes, Young Money Jerry Sloan, former Utah Jazz head coach. Man, Wayne and Drake is an underrated duo, man. I'm telling you, Wayne and Drake is an underrated duo in hip-hop history, man. But Wayne also said, I'll be gone till November. This was around the time when Wayne was about to get locked up. Yeah, Wayne did that time. And he was gone for about a year. But it didn't really feel like Wayne was locked up. I remember, it didn't feel like Wayne was locked up. I remember when everybody found out Wayne was going to get locked up, and we was just like, oh my gosh. But Wayne had so much music, and Drake was just coming into the game, and Young Money was on top, that it didn't feel like Lil Wayne was gone for that year, honestly. Like, it was just like, oh, you were gone? Oh. So I was like, oh, man. But yeah, he was right. I'll be gone till November, but I ain't tripping. I know Drizzy gon' kill him. I'm sticking to the script like on denim. I'ma say it, if the rules ain't bent, don't bend them. Wayne told you, he's not worried while he's gone. Drake's gonna handle it. And Drake handled it. Drake took over the game. Okay, that was CeCe's interlude. I didn't really like it. Didn't really add anything to the album at all. Usually when I see a Drake interlude, anything interlude Drake related, I'm usually like, woo! But this one was totally forgettable. I don't even know what it was about. Who's Cece? I have so much questions. However, I don't hate it though. But I don't like it either. I'm very indifferent about this track. Could this potentially grow on me? Pause. Perhaps. At the moment, it's a thumbs down.
Refuse to be forgotten. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. Too many times I've been wrong. I give out my love, and nothing's gonna tear us apart.
Oh man, love this song. This is one of my all-time favorite Drake songs. But it's funny because this song is actually from Kanye West himself. This was a throwaway from the 808 Heartbreak era. And, you know, Drake was the next one up. So Kanye, from my understanding, Kanye gave this song to Drake. And Drake took this song and ran with the touchdown with this song. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. But, oh man, because now that you can hear it, you can hear the 808 and Heartbreak influence. You can hear it on the beat. But it sounds so good with Drake's vocals on it. Honestly, man, but now I'm thinking about it. Imagine this song on 808 and Heartbreak's Find Your Love. Oh man, that would have made this album, that would have made that album even more sensational. But this album, believe it or not, needed this song. Whoo, this song was a big hit when it came out too. This song right here, oh my gosh. The video was kind of stupid, but we're not gonna talk about the video. I'm not gonna do that to you, Aubrey. I'm not gonna do that to you, boy.
You could thank me now. Go ahead.
I remember this.
Mahalo from the hardest act to follow. Lately I've been drinking like there's a message in a bottle. Your idols become your rivals. You make friends with Mike, but got an AI on for your survival.
Now that's how you end the album. Oh yeah, that's how you end an album. Wow. Oh my gosh. I love how we started off that verse. Mahalo from the hardest act to follow. Lately I've been drinking like there's a message in a bottle. Acknowledging who he's becoming and how he's letting fame overdo him and basically like he's no longer struggling, y'all. He's no longer from the bottom. Now he's making it. But he's also realizing his position. It was also dope to hear him shout out ATF. ATF was originally OVO. ATF stood for All Things Fresh. ATF ended up becoming OVO, October's very own. The OVO that we all know today. But this was amazing. And I love that switch up at the end. But hold on. That I love that comparison in the song where he was talking about how professional athletes, like people make it into the league, whether NFL, NBA, like, you know, how he can resemble someone making it into the league because he's a superstar on the rise and there's a lot of expectations on him to be great, and how players from the league want to be rappers and rappers want to be players coming into the league, and how they're synonymous with each other, and that whole Mike and the AI, that bar was, oh my god. Now, we do have one bonus track, and y'all know my rules. Bonus tracks don't affect my final score, my final grade on the album. So, I pretty much have my grade already set in my head, but I don't want to say it until after we play this bonus track. And this bonus track right here, we got 9 a.m. in Dallas. Now the reason why I'm getting a little hype is because every time Drake drops a location and a time on the track title, usually it's flames. 9 a.m. in Dallas, 5 a.m. in Toronto, 6 p.m. in New York. Was it 6 p.m. in Calabasas? Anytime Drake does an AM, PM time location in the title, it is fire.
Smart kids that smoke weed on a roll.
Bar.
Look how this take Take a look at yourself, the mirror's revealing. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. The theory is brilliant. Can't resist, this one is for all the niggas from my city trying to dance without a response from me. You really fail to exist. Young Money, ATR, thank me later in the bitch. What's up?
Ooh, I told you when Drake gets into that bag, that's what makes him one of the GOATs. When he gets into that bag right there, ooh, man. Oh my gosh, so much quotables in this song. Oh man, I'm talking about with nose plugs in, man. I can smell a setup. Oh my. And I'd love to see you feel that feeling. There's the shit. I swear, pussy nigga, get your bread up. Man, this is what made me become a Drake fan in the first place. When he gets into this bag and when he spits these type of songs, this is what made Drake the guy. When he dropped classics like these. Let's just get to it. Let's just get to it. Let's just get to the grading. I enjoyed this album. This was great reviewing this album. I had fun. It definitely brought back a lot of memories, nostalgia for me. I forgot how really good this album really was, to be honest. This album is better than I thought it was. I gotta be perfectly honest with y'all. This album is better than what I thought it was. When this album came out, I was a teenager. When this album came out, I was like 16 when this album came out. I was like 15 when this album came out. I was like 14, 15 when this album came out. So obviously I wasn't grading albums back then like I'm doing right now on this YouTube channel. I wasn't focused on the structure of track listings, and that wasn't what my mind was at 15. My mind was, this is a banger. I'm gonna bump these bangers. That's what I was doing. I was thinking about going to parties. I was thinking about bumping bangers. Here I am. And I'm glad we reviewed this album together, y'all. Me and the team. And I gotta be perfectly honest, man. This album is so underrated. It gets overlooked because everybody knows about Drake's classic albums. Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, and of course, if you're reading this, it's too late. Usually, those are the three albums that Drake gets the most love with. And no one really ever mentions Thank Me Later. And of course, I will review in the future those three albums I just named. Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. If you're reading this, is too late. I'm gonna review those albums too. We're gonna do that together, y'all. So stay tuned for those videos. So make sure you subscribe and tap that bell so you don't miss me, review those albums. However, here we are with Thank Me Later, and I gotta be honest, this album is amazing. What a debut. What an official debut. This was amazing. Now, I don't like comparing albums because it's not about other albums. It's about this album. I don't want to be that guy to be like, is this better than So Far Gone? It's not. This is not about So Far Gone. We already reviewed So Far Gone, which, by the way, you need to go see that video. It's already up on the channel. But I can see why with future projects this gets lost in the shuffle. But this has hits. He gets personal on this album. There's album gems. The features is, I mean, he got Jay-Z on the album, y'all. He got Lil Wayne. He's got Alicia Keys. I mean, Young Jeezy. There's a lot of help on this album. There's a lot of T.I., Swiss Beats. He's got star power on this album. And Drake did a good job not letting the features outdo him. Even on the song with Jay-Z, Light Up, Jay-Z did his thing, but Drake really held his own. That verse by Drake really did an amazing job. And do I have a favorite track? I don't even know if I have a favorite track on this album because it's so diverse. I guess I would have to say Find Your Love. I really love that track a lot. Light Up was really hard. I don't know, man. It's really tough. The only knock I have against this album, really, is CeCe's Interlude. I thought that was a very indifferent track. CeCe's Interlude is the only song I would skip. And CeCe's Interlude's not even a bad song. It's not a bad track. It's not. It's just, I just thought it was just like, so yeah. Gotta be honest, this album was actually really damn good. Hats off to Drake. So my score for this album is gonna be a really solid 8 out of 10. It's definitely an 8 out of 10, this album. Amazing debut. It's really good. It's a really good album. Thank Me Later is a really good album, and I love the song Thank Me Now. I thought that was really awesome. Yeah, I gotta be honest, the song 8 out of 10. That's what I'm going for. Stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. Comment. Tell me what albums you would like me to review. Some artists that you want me to review that I probably haven't even thought of yet. I normally have a list, and on the list I have artists and albums and orders that I'm trying to go off of. But you know, I'm liable to subject to change. So please just, you know, make sure that you like this video. Please like this video, share this video, and check it out, man. We got some really good merch. Some really good merch, as you can see in the description link below. We got merch, yo. Catch everybody in the next video. Yes, I want everybody to have a blessed day, evening, whatever it is for you, whenever you're watching this video. Just hope you have a nice time or whatever. Yeah, I don't know, it got awkward at the end. But thank you for watching this video. Thank you for the support. And we're only gonna keep growing this channel. I'm telling you, we're gonna become a powerhouse here on the YouTube. We're about to grow this channel out. So yeah, thank you very much, y'all, for the love and support. Peace.